everyone, you're watching Phone Flinging HS, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Nerf Ultra One. I actually asked my fans in the last video saying what would you like to see for the next video, and everyone said a review. So here's your review on the Ultra One. You've probably heard of it, and if not, it's part of the Ultra series. It has a drum that holds 25 darts, and it has dart storage. It's part of the Ultra series, it's semi-auto. Just like that. I've actually already filmed a review on this thing, but the files got corrupted, so I'm just going to be doing a better review. So I'm going to go from tip to end. Up here is a sling mount, obviously no barrel attachment point, it's an Ultra Blaster. Here's the golden text, looks very beautiful like this, but then when you flip it up, it's just white. Down here's a nice comfortable handhold. Very nice for when you're shouldering the blast. Up top is an N-Strike tactical rail, along with here. And in the middle of those two rails is the access door. This access door is censored, so when you open it up, you can't rev. But if you do have a jam, which I didn't actually have any with this blaster, you can get your fingers in there to clear any of the jams and malfunctions. And also, this access door opened on me like more than 10 times when I was shooting this thing. Very annoying, it would just jimmy itself open and then obviously it wouldn't rev, so I couldn't fire. So that was annoying. Down here's the drum. It holds 25 rounds. You can free spin it like that, and it has a nice confirming click. Don't do that. Spin it the way that it's supposed to. It does come in 3 different segments when you open it out of the box, but they're very easy to assemble. And again, back here's an N-Strike tactical rail. And then here is the battery tray. Has a screw port on the bottom, and it holds 4 C-type alkaline batteries, which, in my opinion, is a little stupid. For Australian blasters, this shoots not even 70 FPS, and they still need 4 C batteries. So this thing is really heavy. Not really heavy, I can manage it just fine, but for a little kid, it might be a bit too heavy for you. But, if you don't care about the weight, the batteries are right in the middle, right in the center of mass, so it makes flipping this blaster super, super simple. And then down here is the grip. It doesn't look like the Ultra standard grip now, but it is quite comfortable for what it is. It is a thumbhole stock, and it's one of the smaller types, but I don't really mind thumbhole stocks, but it's okay for what it is. The Rev Trigger right here, it's nice and smooth. It's quite flat, just like the Ultra 2's trigger, but the Ultra 2 had a terrible grip to go with that. This has an okay grip, so the Rev Trigger is now fine. But the primary trigger, it's super long, you can barely get a finger in the trigger guard, and the trigger pull is really heavy when you're firing darts. I actually had to stop after 1 cylinder full to give my finger a rest. The trigger is very, very heavy. But you are also rotating the drum and also firing a dart at the same time, so that is to be expected, I guess. And then back here's the stock. It's quite a short stock, but it's in line with Nerf stocks, I suppose. You have some little rests here, like a butt plate and a cheek rest. And then 2 sling mounts right here. And then you also have ammo storage right here on either side of the Ultra One. So you can slide in some Ultra darts or extra ammo. They're not amazingly secure, but they'll hold in place. Only 8, not a full cylinder, but meh, whatever. And that is the external overview of the Ultra One. Now let's see it fire. Shooting the standard black Nerf Ultra darts. Look at how inaccurate those darts are. My finger is so sore. Now firing it a bit faster. Takes ages to rev up. You can't shoot it fast. Let's continue. Jammed again. Can't shoot this thing fast. As you can see in the firing demo of this thing, shooting it normal is alright. I mean, the darts just are not very good. But shooting this thing fast, you simply can't do it. After about 10 shots, the darts just droop out of the barrel, and if you go even faster, they'll get stuck in the flywheels because the flywheels can't actually do it that fast, which is just so bad and not really that good. Oxymoron. This thing is taking 4 C batteries, and you need to carry that around and buy those batteries. You'd think that the flywheels are a little bit more high powered. My Strife, I can finger bang that with no mods, and it's fine. But this, no. Also, it takes forever to rev up. Yeah, but if you're looking for a performance cylinder-fed blaster, I recommend the Adventure Force Villainator or something along those lines. 40 rounds, slam fire, sure it's not semi-auto, but this thing, if you want to go fast, you can't. Slam fire, Villainator, pick that. It's also way cheaper than this thing. But of course in Australia you can't get Dart Zone without importing them or something. What? Dart Zone, come on. Make Rev Trigger, at least so we can get some Dart Zone in Australia. Australian dumb laws and shit. Anyway, personal opinion on this, it's okay. It's mostly the darts that just make this thing not very good. The Ultra darts are great sometimes out of springers, but cannot shoot freaking straight out of flywheelers. Ultra 2, the rounds were curving. This thing, the rounds were curving all over the place. Basically rival Curve Shot, the new amp, the Scream Machine, the Dorado, they all had curving shots because they were flywheel. But when I shoot my Ultra 4 and my Pharaoh, the darts fly straight. I can actually hit what I'm aiming at. It's kind of like Rival, they just don't shoot as far. But when out of a flywheel blaster, they just don't shoot very well. And that's why I can't really recommend this thing to many people. If you're after the sweet looks, this thing definitely has that. It definitely looks freaking awesome. But if you're actually a performance-based nerfer, I don't really recommend you grabbing this one. The Ultra darts are way more expensive. They break easy. I've actually lost like 3, and the heads have come off. And for 60 Australian dollars, 80/60 Australian dollars, way too much. You can actually get around, I do believe, 4 surge fires for this. For performance-based nerfers, can't really see anyone buying this one. Would I use it in a Nerf war? Probably not. Semi-auto, drum-fed 25 rounds, that's pretty good, and if it was elite, it would probably be around 30-35. That's pretty cool, because you can reload while you're doing that, but the Savage Spin already provides that, although not in Australia, of course. If you want a motorized cylinder-fed blaster, check out the Savage Spin, but if you want a cylinder-fed blaster, and you don't really care whether it's a Springer or a flywheeler, check out the Villainator or the Surge Fire. Or even the Twin Shock, heck. They're all way better than this thing. I mean, this thing looks pretty cool. Also, let me know how you dig in the background. Do you like it? Or, I mean, obviously you do like it. How can you not like this sick background? But thank you, Riker's Toy Box and Toys and Treats, for recommending a video review. I haven't actually done a review in a while. So yeah, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and I will most likely do it. If you want to see me shoot 600 darts out of a jolt, I'll do it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, bro, stay tactical. That's Coop's thing.